It's me, your human companion. Rose. 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 Listen to me. Even though this was my first movie that I saw at 2022 Sundance Film Festival, unfortunately, what you just saw was more entertaining than the entirety of this movie. Listen, if you're sensitive to criticism regarding this movie, if you're one of those people that was spellbound by this movie and you just can't get enough of it, okay, listen, honestly, from me to you, you should probably click off this video, okay? Because I'm about to shit on this fucking movie. I tried my best, but ultimately, I really don't particularly care for this movie. Oh my god. It's a 2022 film called You Won't Be Alone. It's a witchcraft. It's not really strictly horror per se, but it's a witch movie, if you will. Apparently, it'll be released in April, around April 1st. But listen to me. This movie is something about, like, there's this old fucking witch at the very beginning, and like her skin is completely burned, and she just has like stray hairs, and the makeup is not really that convincing. I mean, there's some creepy shots, but am I the only one that feels that the makeup could have been way better? Also, so we wake up with this girl, and she's stuck in a cave for God knows how long. She can't speak. That whole section of the movie, I was just like, and then she sees the sky for the first time, and from that point, maybe for a few minutes, the movie was interesting. I mean, the cinematography is pretty impressive. I'm not really sure why it's digital, but but the cinematography is pretty impressive. The way that the camera captures landscapes or in just building interiors or the inside of that cave at the very beginning is pretty stunning for the most part, actually. However, this movie, it deals with the concept of a shape-shifting witch, and there's a lot of blood, there's a lot of gore. Also, there's a lot of nudity and fucking. Shout out to these actors. Like, these were some brave performances. Naomi is flat out naked at one point. There's one sequence with a group of men just jerking off next to each other, naked. She gets turned, and then she's in a different body, and then she turns and she shapeshifts into someone else, and then she shapeshifts into someone else, and we kind of see the cyclical nature of the old witch and the new witch, and we kind of see some clues as to how the old witch came to be, and their lives, they kind of, we sort of see a cycle between the two, blah, 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 blah. It gets so repetitive. The movie was way too long. Honestly, this movie lost my attention probably about 45 minutes in. I'm talking about completely lost my attention. Like, I'm ready to tap out and go watch something else. I totally get what you're trying to do, movie, and I'm bored. I'm feeling that one movie from whatever, South by Southwest. This movie was better than this 2022 film, and that movie was like, what? Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't for me. I thought it was boring. I thought it was just meandering. I thought it dragged. I was not vibing with this movie. For me, hopefully I have a chance to watch something else from Sundance. Odds are not looking great. But I don't know. I'd give it like a 4 out of 10.